And welcome to the greatest radio show of all time, Batman Radio. That's right. So I got a download today, told me even more information, everything I need to know more, because God always does, Source always does. Like I said, everybody's antics are past old, man. You feel me? And like I said, I defeated all of you. I stood up to all of you and defeated all of you. I got targeted by a witch's coven, okay? It's in the downloads. I have exact divine confirmation and proof every day, right? And I went through spiritual, you know what, right? And I'm conquering it. I'm winning it. It didn't stop me at all. And now I've mastered both realms, the dark and the light. These are all real concepts, real things going on in front of you. Like I said, the only real issue has been between good and evil since the beginning of time. Batman is respected by everybody: ghosts, demons, ancestors, God, villains. Batman is the most highly respected entity, being, an individual that ever existed. And guess who's the real Batman? Me. So you people ain't getting it. You want to sit here and watch YouTube. I don't care about YouTube. YouTube has nothing to do with me and doesn't define me. So miss me with y'all's nonsense. This is my company, okay? It's my own media company. I operate on all sorts of different social media platforms. You never know when I'm going to pop up on one and what I'm going to do, right? As far as going live or promoting or whatever I want to do, right? Like I said, I got this game on lock. Straight up. I got this game on lock for real. Like I said, you people in the audience, your job is to donate. Donizzle, that's right. You need to donate to your boy. We're having an off day today. It's Batman Arts and Crafts Day today. Batman's been working hard as hell. And he's tired. And sometimes Batman needs a break. And I'm trying to give myself a break from wearing that black mask all day out here in the scolding sun. So that's what we on today. There's a hair in my sunglasses. Boy, my hair is getting long, ain't it? Pull my hair out of there. But yeah, like I said, man, people can't mess with me, bro. People can't come close to me. I'm a star. A star. I'm a star. And these people are mad. Not only are they mad, but they scared. The reading came through today. It said the devil tried to stop the reading. It said the devil is scared that it couldn't stop you. And they literally referred to it as it. I knew this was all the devil. I've been knowing it was the devil since day one. The devil has used everybody and surrounded me. Gang stalk, monitoring spirits, all of it. You understand? I just went through all of spiritual, you know what, in front of everyone and conquered everyone and everything. And y'all sitting here thinking that the world is about money. If it was about money, how come we just had all this happen? Okay, literally, like it was like Vietnam in front of you in the spiritual realm, and I won by myself. One man took on everybody in one. The world ain't about money, partner, and money is merely a source, right, to make your dreams come true and do things. That's it. It can be spiritual. Don't get me wrong. Law of attraction is real, right? In the right hands, it can be used for good instead of evil. And that's what all this is about. God preconditioning me before he gives me the reward. He said already, with great rewards comes great tests. And that's what all this has been. It's been my test. And I understand that now and I get it. You know what I mean? I think I always understood that, to be honest. Like I said, I've been a champ through and through. Um, it also said that, all these other people, karmics, whatever you want to call them, gave up because I'm going to get my woman. I'm going to have my woman, which is Christina. And that's it. And that's all it's ever been. Right? The woman that God made for me, literally, Christina. And, the only person I should have ever been with. Feel me? And I'm going to get treated right. And it's my turn to be spoiled. It's all coming right around the corner. You understand? Like I said, man, the devil is mad at my blessings. You feel me? Like I said, I'm blessed beyond belief, man. Real talk. Right now, always. Like I said, I don't need a lot of money to do anything with what I do. I built the environment like that intentionally on purpose. You know what I mean? Like I've funded everything out of pocket being Batman. I mean, people can say what they want. I put up a hell of a, it's not a valiant effort. I mean, it's all been extremely successful. Put $1,300 into a bat cycle. And my friend, my homie, he's cool and all. Don't get me wrong, but you're crazy if you think I would just have my bat cycle with you or around those weird people or whatever. Like, no, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? Like, we can find a way to work on it at some point. Right now, I'm not even concerned about that. And he's cool as hell. Don't get me wrong. He's a good dude, good guy. It's not him I'm concerned about. It's those other people that were around there. But like, I'm not gonna, have him, have my bat cycle over there where I don't know what's going on with it. It's just not gonna happen. Feel me? I put $1,300 into that scooter. It's a bat cycle. That's what I call it. Bat pod, bat cycle. It's really a bat cycle. Okay. Like I said, I bought the steel armor, right? Uh, everything is up to snuff. Everything is the real deal. Everything is regulation, so to speak. I bought the bulletproof vest. Like I said, Christina helped me to get that bulletproof vest fixed with those bungee cord bands that I found, right? And it's held up real nice. It's been working fantastic. And it's really made a difference in how I do things. So thank you, honey. Because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have known what to do. She's who led me over there to get that fixed. Now, like I said, I want my audience, all the real fans. That's the only people I talk to on here. If I'm not talking to you, I'm not acknowledging your presence. You don't have a presence. Most of y'all on here, you don't exist. And you got to just sit there and deal with it in your pity party. Right? Because ain't none of y'all on my level and you never will be. Billions in equity, baby. Mansion and estate. Over 2,000 in jewelry. I usually wear 530 on my wrist. Got them pissed. My own car lot. Pay over $100 for it every month. It's got a portion there I own. Paid for cash. Paid $25,000. Just took the cash out the bank and set it right on the table. Yep, mineral rights, oil royalties. Like I said, I own buildings, bro, worth billions. You all don't know me. You don't know nothing about me. You want to sit here and say, oh, all these lies about someone that you haven't even allowed to get started, bro. I'm not here to impress you. Like I said, last job I worked, man, I was cooking. I made over like 11 bands in a matter of months, paying for a hotel over $100 every night and every other night. I mean, that's impressive. Okay, in a few months, I can go anywhere, places with nowhere to go, and figure that out. That's extremely impressive. Okay, I can make money pretty much anywhere. I can figure out how to survive pretty much anywhere. I've proven this time and time again. Now if I want to go back into trying to do that at some point, I can, but it's up to me, and I have to have the funds to make the move. You feel me? I can pretty much do whatever I want because I'm not afraid to be in the streets like most of you. We're not like French toast. We're outside today. We outside pretty much every day, you know? And all y'all is scary. You running in the streets. They run in the streets. They run online. They run in person. All y'all do is run. There's nothing but cowards now. Real talk. That's the new age, man. The one thing they sure did not teach you millennials is bravery. That's for sure. Y'all do not have no bravery to you whatsoever. It is pathetic. The other day, I scratched my arm on one of these nasty poles that you see, but I think I'm all right. I think it's healing. Hopefully. Looks pretty good. It's like a red mark on it, but I think that's just scabbing. It's pretty nasty though. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, being the real Batman, I go through things that you couldn't imagine. Most of you couldn't fathom. I walk places and go places you can't go. And then when I go to sleep, I go to the astral realms and I go be Batman there. That's what y'all don't understand. I'm operating in all dimensions and all realms. I didn't just take over the streets, I took over the world. Okay? It's the truth. All these other peons, these regular, fake friendly civilians, y'all are nobodies. All of you. None of you. You don't even know what's going on. And the ones who do, shout out to you. And you can holler at me because you'll understand. These are real things happening. Okay? Nothing I'm saying is made up. It's not fake. It all exists. And it's a real thing. You know, we come up against spiritual concepts every day, man. I mean, it's in the Bible. You know, it says we don't do everything through flesh. We come up against, you know, evil principalities. There's another honk. I'm a celebrity, man. I can't even go down. I can't walk down a street without getting honked at, which is awesome. Real talk. And no, I don't care if you're honking at me for any other purpose because you don't have one. But like I said, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm the Batman, right? And it's making a huge impact, not only here, but in the world. It's helping a lot of people. It's giving people a driving motivation and inspiration. And I'm really happy about that, man. Truly, it makes me happy to see that all my efforts are, you know, paying off a little bit, but, you know, mostly that it's helping people. You know, that's what I do. Got divine confirmation, which I already knew that I'm a healer. It said I'm a shamanic healer, which it's told me millions of times that I am a shaman. Okay. Not anything else. I'm a shaman. So basically, all that stuff that you have people on here online posing that they are, and they're saying they're this and that, while they're trying to sell you, you know, first of all, witchcraft, which is illegal and evil. That's what it's always been. What you're saying is not real and not true. It's evil, and you're evil, and it is what it is. I mean, it's written all over you. All anybody has to do is take a look at you, and you know they can see that you've made the wrong decisions and everything. You feel me? Within 2 seconds. But yeah, you're not a healer. Real talk. You're not. You never healed anything. And a healer doesn't necessarily mean you're completely healed or healed. It's a process, and you heal as you go with the people while you're healing other people. You know, it ain't about you, it's about them. And that's what I've done and what I represent. So I'm bringing a lot of healing to the world. They also told me that my you know what energy, we'll just call it like my Kundalini energy. Oh, that is what it's called actually, which you can figure out what that means. You know, basically, that energy is actually the energy of creation. So my Kundalini energy is extremely powerful, more powerful than anybody. And basically what happened is these people tied cords to me, initiated me without my permission. Oh, are your jaws dropping? I'm not supposed to know this much? I know everything. I know everything that went on. You were doing magic while they were basically getting with me. Okay, these you know, vile, no good so-called women who ain't women. And their whole plot and plan was to use me as their battery, okay, spiritually, to basically build off of. Wow, that was a delusional thought. Who told you to do that? Who in the hell told you that was going to work? You are silly. Did it work? Did it even get started? No. Just did all this nonsense, and you aren't going to gain anything off of it or off of me. Just like I said, okay. I think that that's part of why I keep explaining and describing to people that with what happened to me, what they did with their phone calls to Seton Hospital, that I feel pulling all the time. Yes, a lot of it is physical, I believe, but it's also spiritual. Okay? And this is just what you have to understand is that, you know, this is all spiritual. You know what I mean? So if I'm saying and describing pulling, well, yeah, I mean, they attached cords. They literally explained at what points, which was like my womb and my spine. Okay. So that would make sense why I feel that pulling, right? And in the opposite directions. And obviously it's on purpose. It's all demonic. It's demonic witchcraft, which again would prove what? Witchcraft is demonic. It's evil. Okay. I don't know what's up with you people online. A lot of them are just demented and lost their mind a long time ago. Okay. They basically, I mean, you could just tell that all the dogs are not barking woof woof. Okay. And one minute they talk about God, the next minute they're talking about the devil. They're just a walking contradiction and make no sense. Like, who the hell gets online talking about fake witchcraft that they're actually trying to sell? That means you're running an illegal black market business and talking about, oh, I can't do hundreds of dollars, 100, 200. Bro, you were never getting that. Not from anybody who can think. What are you talking about? Oh, I can only do if you put 3,000 or 4,000 down. Y'all know exactly who I'm talking to, bro. Boys, stop it and get off the internet. It's pathetic, man. You selling wolf tickets. Yeah, right. Like anybody's gonna put $3,000-4,000 down because you're just tricking them and sitting there trying to sell like snake potions. Like, come on, bro. That's hilarious, man. That's what you're trying to do. You do realize I'm gonna bring all this up in court. I'm gonna just file a lawsuit on you for what you're doing, your illegal practices, and I guarantee you I'll get that business shut down because it's not a business, it's a scam, and it's common sense. You're trying to use YouTube to make a living on, and you're begging for thousands of dollars. So how do the same people run around the internet saying, projecting, when they're the ones who are begging every day? That's all they do. They turn on YouTube and they start begging. You're not even monetized, bro. What are you talking about? They try to fake it till they make it. The question is, how do you have time to fake it till you make it? Like, you got to eat. These people ain't eating. That's why they're projecting that. They're just failing. They're failing every which way but sundown. Batman is winning, and Batman is getting the best of everybody and the best of all worlds. That's the real truth. Like I said, me personally, I just think people are funny. You know what I mean? Now, again, I want to reiterate this message again. I'm not mad at anyone. I don't care how anybody feels. I just respond appropriately. When I'm talking about what these people are doing, when they're taking phone calls, that's all facts. It's all illegal, completely illegal. And I'm just not going to waste my time with it. You understand? I'll have a lawyer handle all that stuff. It's not my concern because it's not for me to worry about. I got a job to do. Feel me? I got to focus. Like I said, all y'all doing is helping me getting that channel cleaned up, this channel, to where I'm not going to have any videos left where there's a comment section open. Keep doing that. You're assisting me without knowing it. Right? And again, I'll never see a word you type or have to say. Ain't you upset? Come on, bro. These people are pathetic, man. It's absolutely unbelievable. Yeah, you're not using the internet the way you're supposed to. What you're doing is as illegal as it gets, and I'm gonna keep calling it out. And see, that's my thing. If companies were issuing actual policies or enforcing them, no problem, but that's not what's going on. See, these people are taking phone calls from an actual underground illegal organization, okay, called the Red Triangles. If a criminal enterprise underground that does acts of domestic, you know what, the highest form of crime in this country, and has committed conspiracy to commit what towards me, the highest crime you can commit, and I have a federal lawsuit here I'm building, and I'm putting them all in prison, I can guarantee you, and the feds and the FBI are supposed to be doing their job and investigating this. It should have already been investigated. They should have already been arrested, right? So they're dropping the ball. Like I said, nobody does their job. Batman has to do their job for them every single time. Facts. See, it's not any other situation. No, it's just y'all refuse to do your job. That's your job. Like, I shouldn't have to do it for you. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's just continued and continued, and it's not going to keep continuing. You understand? Like I said, we're waiting on y'all. Y'all need to get it together, and you need to do your job. It doesn't take this long. It's not that difficult. Like, it is what it is, man. But I think it'll happen. And either way, it doesn't matter because they're getting their karma anyway. They're all losing regardless. They lost day one. They lost every time they look in the mirror. God does not like ugly. Understand that. Okay? Like I said, these people are jealous because I'm beautiful, how I look, who I am. Like, that's fine. But you don't start getting online and talking backwards and talking crazy. Nobody plays like that. So what's up? Here I am standing up to you like I do every day. What's goody? Yeah, y'all ain't got nothing. It's pathetic, homeboy. Straight up. So, like I said, at the end of this, it's pretty obvious how things are going to go. I'm going to get blessed. I'm going to get my millions of dollars, right? And now it's my turn. Yep, it's my turn. You understand? You know, words can't describe it. I don't need to do no talking. You know my power. You know who I am. You know what it is. You know what I'm about. All y'all. You feel me? Like I said, when I get this money, I'm going to be able to, I already addressed everybody directly and backed everyone down, but when I get this money, I can really address everyone direct. You understand? And, you know, I stand on my own too. My dad taught me to stand up to everyone on my own two legs, 10 toes down. You feel me? So, like I said, once I get this money, well, then I can really push my weight around again. And it's not like I can't right now, but I just don't have the time to waste because of the money. That's all. I don't need money to be me. Never have, never will. Money means nothing, to be honest. Right? But I don't have time to worry about y'all or waste my time putting you in your place verbally. I've already done it with everyone. You already know what's good. And now I can just do it on my channel on this show. That's the only thing convenient. It's right there for me. Feel me? Well, like I said, man, people can say what they want about me. You didn't survive the unsurvivable like me. You didn't survive everybody doing demonic witchcraft on you like they are me. None of you went through this. You weren't targeted by a coven. You weren't targeted by the government. You weren't targeted by Illuminati and Freemasonry. Took them on and won. You didn't outdo them financially. I work hard as hell, and I get results. These so-called women claim you're women. No, because just the truth is, if you all were women, you would be pursuing me. I'm the biggest deal since sliced bread. It's just the truth. Biggest deal since white bread, baby. That's what I like, white bread, right? Because I'm white. But like I said, I could care less how people feel. I don't need none of you to pursue me. I don't want you. I want Christina. That's just the truth. I would want Christina in any lineup. I would want Christina, period. Christina is beautiful inside and out. She's everything I ever wanted. You know, she's just an amazing person. She's just meant for me, you know. And quite frankly, I'm extremely attracted to her. Let's just get real. You know what I mean? Like, she literally is like my dream girl. So we can just go ahead and get that cat out the bag. You feel me? So it is what it is. Right? Don't worry about me and what I'm doing, little old me. I shouldn't matter to you people, right? Why don't you find something to do? Go get a job, go get a hobby. You understand? Like I said, how about you do a hobby of working a 9 to 5? And why don't you get some of your money and donate it here? That's what y'all need to do. Real talk. It's ridiculous, man. So, like I said, no, this time period is necessary. It's the waiting period, right? I do this every time, and then I come back making more money than the last. And this time, I'm supposed to make and see more money than I've ever seen. That's the truth. That's the truth. I cannot tell a lie. I'm on a stage. Like I said, people love me, man. People love what I do. I'm a public speaker, and me talking, bringing the facts, is causing a lot of ripple effects. Getting a lot done. Like I said, I'm the man who put Empower Network out of business. I exposed corruption, right? Some of these people came for me, and they lost their jobs because of it. Quite a few, actually. That's all karma. That's just what you deserve. It's not like I went out my way and I made you lose your job. I don't make people lose their jobs. If anything, I create jobs for people. That's what I came online doing originally, if you remember, right? I came on here and I offered everybody jobs. I said I have enough money to build jobs for y'all, create actual jobs. Like I was going to pay y'all wages and everything and make it an official business. Y'all didn't want to do that. So no problem. So basically, the whole time that you're sitting there hating, which is empty and pointless and miserable, I've been making money. I've been succeeding. Like I said, right now it's about strength. It's about building these strength levels past the superhuman point and the superhuman form, right? In my mind, I'm already at Super Saiyan level 3. I truly believe this, right? Because I'm showing you the results. That's what I call it, Super Saiyan level 3, right? Now we got to keep going. I don't know how many Super Saiyan levels I'll create. I don't know how many were in Dragon Ball Z, and I don't care. But as of right now, I am at level 3. And I'm going to continue to keep pushing. And I'd like to get to like level 10. I think it's a real thing. See, people say that. You go Google it, it'll tell you Super Saiyans can't exist. A human can't be a Saiyan unless he's part blah, 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 and part human or whatever. Like, well, then call me whatever. I mean, I guess I'm that, you know what I mean? Because I'm doing the real thing. Okay? I'm not fake. Everything I do is real. These strength levels are real. And people can't come close to me, man. I just continue to prove that all your organizations, military complex, they're evil. Military complex sells out their own, eats their own. Freemasonry eats their own. The Marines are a joke. Same thing. Navy SEALs, same thing. Guys just sitting here. Oh, and if y'all pull any more antics on the road, I'm going to film it. I've had enough. If you pull any antics in these restaurants, I'm going to film it. I've had enough. If you say something wrong to me anywhere I go or try to enforce rules that aren't there, I'm filming you and I'm exposing you publicly. I've had enough. That's what time it is. All right? And if you're filming me without my permission, be careful what you're filming me do, straight up, because it's not your business and it's also illegal, and I'm not giving you consent to film me. I'm telling you publicly, I don't want anybody filming me publicly. And if you do, you owe me money, so pay up. Cash App's right there. Okay? I don't play about nothing. Okay? Now, I have rights as an American citizen. I'm going to stand up for my rights. We still uphold the Constitution. I don't care what your fake government says. They don't run anything in this country. I do. This is my country, and they can all leave as far as I'm concerned. Straight up, find somewhere else to go. You ain't governing nothing out here. Straight up. All them people afraid to come to our hoods. Why don't you get real? Yeah. I don't know exactly what it is, boy. So like I said, I'll be right back. Easy.